Hi Gemini, welcome to my channel. My name is Echo Moon. I will be doing your July 1st through the 15th general reading. This is general, so it's going to apply to some. It's not going to apply to all. It may apply to love. It may apply to your career. We'll see how it goes. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And when I was meditating on your sign, Gemini, I felt like there's some indecisiveness going on. It's kind of like feeling, it's like you have to make a choice. Some of you don't want to make the choice. We'll find out what that is, because I just kind of felt like just indecisiveness, like going one way and then the other, you know, not knowing which direction to go in, not knowing who to go with. It could be, again, we're going to find out. Okay, so let's just get into it. Let's see what the messages that are coming in for you. Ooh, that was a flyer. We are going to take it. And that's funny because it actually popped out when I was talking to you guys originally, or at the beginning. So, in your current position, we have cherishing self. Expecting miracles is in a challenge. Your focus is letting go. Your advice is listening with your heart. And your outcome is making a difference. I still can't talk. Wow, get it together, Echo, right? All right, cherishing self. I accept and love myself. So that's your current situation. You could be focused on self-love. You could be having some internal conflict. We're going to clarify that with some tarot cards. But you feel good about yourself right now. It's like, I love me. So it could be like, let me do what's best for me. Let's see. Your challenge position is expecting miracles. Miracles are blossoming in my life. So I kind of look at this as like, it's like you're waiting for if you're, put it this way, if you're indecisive about something, if that's how I was feeling and if that resonates with you, then it's kind of like I look at expecting miracles in the challenge position being like you're expecting things to kind of like fall into place, and they're not going to fall into place. That just doesn't work that way. You know, we can have hope and faith that we get the answer. We can, you know, pray to God, spirit, whatever deity you believe in, but in a way it's kind of like you're only going to go so far. You're only going to get so many messages before you have to just come to terms and know that you have to actually make the choice. It's not going to be a miracle that's going to happen. It's like you're hopeful that the answer is going to come to you, but it may not. Or looking at it, it could be your challenge is that you're not expecting to get an answer. Put it this way, it can go either way. Either A, you are you're expecting the answers to kind of just fall into your lap, or B, the answer is going to fall into your lap and you don't feel like it is. Like you're making it more harder than what it actually is. Your focus is letting go. I surrender jealousy. Oh, excuse me, I can't read either. I surrender joyously to the ebbing and flowing of life. So you're letting go of emotions that you felt. You gotta let something go. You're focused on moving on from something, and you're not sure if that is the right thing to do. Some of you could be dealing with leaving a job, you know, having some options when it comes to work, leaving a relationship, leaving somebody behind. focusing more on yourself and less on others. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Pisces or a water sign. Could be any sign, but just saying. Let's see. And your advice is listening with your heart. I trust the messages I receive from my heart. So listen to what you feel within. Like, go with what you feel intuitively. You know, open up that heart chakra. Meditate. And the first thought that comes to your mind, that is what your soul is telling you to go with. That's what your heart is guiding you towards. So get out of your head and actually start listening to your heart. Like I said, don't make things difficult than what it is when it comes to making a decision on something. Making a difference is the outcome. Apparently you take some action on something. My inner light shines far and wide. I think some of you guys are leaving a relationship or a job that wasn't appreciating you, or a person that wasn't appreciating you, and you're focusing on loving yourself. And you wasn't expecting things to turn out the way that they did, but it actually worked out for you. It actually is going to work out for you. Let's pull out some tarot cards, okay? Maybe there was some cheating, some indiscretions going on. Perhaps you've accepted it, but you're kind of like, no more, I'm over it. You could have been doing something that was, you know, some of you guys could be playing the field, dealing with multiple people. And maybe at the end of it, you kind of want to just drop everybody and just say, hey, I'm just going to be by myself. Let's see. So for cherishing self, we have Six of Swords and Ace of Cups. Moving in the direction of healing, moving in the direction of love. And since this is cherishing self, self-love. Walking away from something. I feel like you're in the midst of doing that, and there's some uncertainty there. Or you could be leaving one person for another. Again, you could be dealing with a water sign. You could be. I don't usually go by signs because I feel like everybody has everything in the chart anyway. So it doesn't have to be definite, but it's kind of like you're beginning to love yourself. Like you're at the point where it's just like, I need to decide if I want to stay in something chaotic, something where I feel conflicted, or, you know, I love myself enough to walk away and love myself, or walk away and find new love, knowing that new love is going to come to me. Okay, let's get into it. So for your challenges, we have Queen of Swords, and we have Strength. So with expecting miracles, Queen of Swords, and Strength, it's like the challenge was someone, perhaps yourself, because the Queen of Swords, that's an air sign, so this is you. It's like she's looking, it's like she's looking away, but she's looking like she'll cut you down at any moment. Like, that's what the Queen of Swords is anyway, but it's like you had hope that things were gonna turn out better. So perhaps you stuck in there a little longer than you expected things to just turn around, like expecting miracles. You know, you try to stay strong, you try to stay in it, but I feel like you listened to your heart and you let it go and you moved on from it. It's interesting. I have a strong sense that you guys are dealing with the water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Let's see. So for your focus, we have letting go. We have the Magician. And Temperance. Temperance. Nice. Letting go. Manifesting a new beginning. Manifesting balance. Balancing out your emotions. Having that patience. Like creating your new path, creating your new journey. Like knowing it's not working out for you. And it's taken time because, yeah, you hung in there. Some of you guys could have hung in there and see where it went, but we're focusing on regaining balance and manifesting new things. Good for you. Listening to your heart is in the advice position. Hold on. That was a screwy shuffle. Slippery. Alright. You have the Emperor and the Moon. Believe in your intuition. Trust your intuition. Your intuition is going to guide you. Your intuition. Let your heart take control. Stop overthinking it, because you know what it is that you want. You know what it is that you want to shine light on. You have the Emperor, control. The Moon, secrets, things are hidden, but also intuition. You know, listening with your heart. Be confident in what you feel. And that's your advice. Oh no, what is going on with me tonight? Come on, Echo. Sorry. I wasn't supposed to go that way. It wasn't supposed to happen like that. Alright, so you're making a difference. That's your outcome. So I felt like you've made a change at this point. Towards the middle of the month, you are going to be making a change. And what do we have? The Eight of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Nice. Perhaps you're leaving a water sign for an earth sign, Gemini. Perhaps. Or making a difference is just like you're more focused on nurturing yourself. You know, focused on nurturing yourself, focused on work, focused on, you know, feeling hopeful. Like, it's like I have something that I'm aiming towards and I'm going to get it. So I'm going to make this change in my life to get it. But I feel like making a difference is you are going to make a change. You're going to focus on you. You are going to take on the energy of the Queen of Pentacles. If you're not dealing with Earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. But you are going to take on that energy and you are going to just focus on yourself and what makes you happy. Cherishing self. Alright, so one card for each position here. And that's going to wrap up the reading. I don't know if you guys feel more comfortable with me like doing all of this in your face. Somebody did make a comment like, hey, can you shuffle the cards on camera? Which I have no problem doing at all. It's not an issue. I don't know, I just don't like wasting time. I kind of just want to get to it. I talk a lot enough as it is, so why am I going to sit up here and shuffle for 18 minutes? Alright, so education is in your, I just blanked out, is in your situation. So some of you guys could be, as far as cherishing self, going back to school, you know, educating yourself, learning something new, or perhaps learning something about yourself that you didn't realize. Knowing that you have the strength and the courage to walk away from something. For your challenge, and that already came out, follow the leader. Follow the leader is kind of like step up, be the leader, set an example, set your own path. And since that's in your challenge position, that's probably something that you weren't doing at the current time. You were sitting back and you were expecting something else to happen. You were following that person's lead and not taking your own lead. Challenge. Focus. Protecting treasure. Protecting things that you hold close to your heart. Protecting things that you're loyal to. Friendships, love, your heart. Notice how she's under the umbrella on top of the chest of things like gold, things that have value. It's like you are recognizing your own self-worth, your own value, and you're focused on protecting that, not letting somebody, you know, dictate or make you feel like crap, you know. Listening with your heart is the advice. So again, intuition, follow it. What do we got? Deep freeze. Things, it's kind of like you may not be where you want to be right now, but you're going to get there in due time. And perhaps these are things that are happening right now because this is timeless. It could be happening now, it could be happening in the future, it could already happen, but it could also be happening in the winter where things actually start, like where that making a difference actually comes into play, where you actually like move on from that person. But in due time, you're going to follow your heart. You have the strength. You know you have the strength. But it's never a bad thing to hang in there and see where things are going to go. You know, and it doesn't even have to be cheating. It could just be like you're not vibing with the person. You know, not everything's about third party and everything like that. It could just be you guys are just opposites, and sometimes opposites don't attract, and that's just a fact of the matter. We're going to take those two since they wanted to just pop out of my hand. Coming apart and talisman. This is going in your outcome position. You are leaving that thing that you were indecisive about, that I kind of felt in the beginning that you had a decision to make. You're going to separate from it, and you're going to follow your own path because you know where you're going. Yeah, I feel like overall this is all about leaving. I feel like this is more like a relationship, leaving a relationship behind, loving yourself, getting in touch with your own intuition, letting things go, learning something new about yourself, learning that you have that strength, learning that you don't have to always love everybody, like either in the sense of like loving them or like loving them, no, but you know what I'm saying. You can, it's just more or less like, I want to take care of myself, like this isn't for me. So instead of getting hurt, instead of wasting my time, what I'm going to do is protect myself, love myself, work on myself, and leave this behind. I gave you a chance. I let you follow. I let you lead the way, but it wasn't working. So now I'm going to take control. And that's not with you. So, Gemini, that is your reading. I hope this resonated with you, or at least some of you. I wish you love and light and happiness and blessings. And I will catch you on the next video, which is going to be the love video for the entire month. And then we're going to do the other half of July. So I will catch you next time. See you later. Like, comment, subscribe. Ciao.